Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news and now the news in details. Buhari would decide when to lift lockdown order, Health Minister says. The Minister of Health, Dr. Sage, has said President Muhammadu Buhari would determine when to lift the lockdown occasioned by the novel coronavirus pandemic in the country. Dr. Osage said this on Sunday Politics program on Channels Television in Abuja. The news agency of Nigeria reports that on April 13, Buhari announced a 14-day extension of lockdown in Lagos, Abuja and Ogun State to combat the pandemic. The initial 14-day lockdown in the three states began on March 30. The president, in his wisdom, would decide if the lockdown will be lifted, he said. The minister said that the decision to extend COVID-19 lockdown was tailored according to the need of every country. We do think that the restriction of movement limits significantly the spread of the virus. The model we have seen shows that we have not got to the peak yet, he said. Dr. Sage advised Nigerians that if their symptoms were not meeting the case definition of the Nigerian Center for Disease Control, officials might turn them back. He said that the government had been studying the case in Kano State with their authorities, adding that the ministry would be sending high-ranking fact-finding missions there. Dr. Osage said that the fact-finding missions would meet with the governor to be able to diagnose the situation, adding it was not really clear if they were COVID-19 related. Kano does not have experience with COVID-19 and the rate it has exploded should be of concern to all. It is possible to be able to contain it if the right processes are followed and the right resources are brought in. The testing center should be back on stream tomorrow because a team has gone there now from NCDC and have arrived there today. They should be able to resume screening tomorrow. In addition, we are going to have a second laboratory. We shall have a PCR laboratory, so we should be able to take care of the backlog and be ready to take care of any other samples that will be brought in from the 7 or 8 local government areas that are affected, he said. So guys, what is your own take about this? According to what Dr. Osage said, this is to tell you that there is every possibility that President Muhammadu Buhari is going to extend the lockdown. I'm telling you the truth. Because I was reading one news and they were saying that Nigerian doctors were saying that the number of cases as at yesterday is increasing, has gotten more than 1,000 peak, and doctors are saying that it's better for the government to increase the extension of the lockdown because of the spread of the virus, But it is not going to be easy for Nigerian citizens, I'm telling you. For somebody to be at home, no food, no provision, nothing to feed for the family, that's going to be a very hard case, Let's just wait and see what President Muhammadu Buhari will say about this lockdown. Let's see if he is going to lift up the lockdown or whatever he's going to do about it. Let's just wait. Hopefully, we will very soon we'll hear from him because we all know that it is today that the lockdown is going to be over, May God help us. And Nigerians are saying that for him to have said 14 days 2 weeks ago means that the lockdown is ending today, even without further announcement on Kano issue. It's all about nepotism. The brutal power they were using to enforce that lockdown on the South was not so in the core, not because of sheer nepotism. Now it has turned to be a good thing for the South, even if it is lifted now. We from the South have mastered the precautionary measures to take, and they are saying that Buhari is supposed to address Nigeria this morning. What is he waiting for? Nobody in Aso Rock? Let's see. Hopefully President Muhammadu Buhari will address the nation. Let's see what will happen. People are saying that stop all this lockdown, Mr. President. What we have here in Nigeria, it is just COVID-419, not coronavirus. Wow. May God help us in our country, Nigeria, because we all know that our country It's full of corruption, whether we like it or not. A lot of things are going on. We don't know if it is true that they are using coronavirus to make money in Nigeria, or maybe they are actually inflating the number of infected people so that they will be able to get money from other places. Let's see what will happen. Obviously, everything will be exposed. And people are saying that Buhari talk now. If you want to make decision, please make the right one, because we are just suffering at home. No food to eat. Which Buhari to decide? Health Minister is still fooling Nigerians until I see Buhari in live telecast. Stop insulting our senses. It is not easy, trust me. People are waiting to hear from President Muhammadu Buhari about the case of this spread of diseases that is going on in the country. We all know that it is not an easy thing entirely. It is not easy, and it is everywhere. We're just praying that God should end this virus. God should end, because people are scared. People are scared of going out. People are scared of doing a lot of things. May God continue to help us. May God continue to preserve our lives. And what I think is that extending the lockdown will not solve the problem, but providing testing equipment to test people, providing a lot of amenities, providing a lot of equipment for our healthcare officials, that will be the best thing so far. Because if federal government lock down the country for the whole year, that's going to be a very serious case. For the whole year, that is going to definitely be a serious case, because people can die of hunger, whether we like it or not. But the thing is that people are not being tested when federal government lifts it up. The affected people will still spread the virus. We're just praying that God should help us. We're praying that God should help us, and we are praying for our president that God should give him the wisdom to be able to handle this situation, because the issue of COVID-19 will still take much longer as we all think, because he got to keep his promises that he make. He make a promise that he's going to provide food, money, and the rest, the electricity. Here we are. Let's wait for our President Muhammadu Buhari on what he's going to do. Hopefully, let's see what will happen by the grace of God. And Nigerians are saying that the president do not know what is going on in Lagos and Abeokuta and even Abuja. The governors should manage their state, and officials of the federal government stop their high service. The banks should open for people to take their money. Not everyone uses ATM. Show sensitivity to the plight of the masses. Of course, not everyone uses ATM, and they need to consider that. They need to consider that. It is not easy for somebody to be at home. And now they want to go to the bank. They can't even go to the bank. The bank is locked down. You can imagine. How do they expect these people to survive? Here we have, this is our country, Nigeria. It is only God that can help us in Nigeria. It is crazy. It is crazy. May God help us. And people are saying that I want to ask to do, and who is that Buhari you are talking about? The one in Cuba that tracked there, or is the one in Aso Rock, deaf and dumb, that cannot speak? He only sits down, looking and smile. Nigeria is a mess by not discovering who is in Aso Rock. It's a pity. Let's just wait and see what is going to happen at the end of the day. Hopefully, it's going to turn out positively, because it is not an easy thing. People are tired of staying at home. We all know that the reason why the federal government are doing all this thing is just for every Nigerians to be on a safer side, to make sure that things are okay with everybody. But at the same time, it is not easy to stay at home. It is not an easy thing. May God help us all. So guys, what is your own take about this? What do you think? Your comment is highly appreciated, and kindly drop your comments at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, I want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We'll say God bless you. If you're yet to do so, please kindly press the subscription button below. And also, please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will be the first person to watch our latest news. God bless you once again, and always stay safe. Have a wonderful day.